which was established by the ECOWAS Gender and Development Center. The impact of climate change falls most heavily on the most vulnerable. The impact of climate change touches women and girls harder due to existing vulnerability, a lack of economic opportunities, and a high level dependence on natural resources for their livelihoods and survival. Considering the critical role of women in ensuring the well-being of their families and communities, it is very important to consider women leadership in climate action while supporting their local initiatives, agencies, and innovation. Women leadership in climate smart actions initiative is essential to ending poverty, inequality, and achieving sustainable action solutions to the climate crisis and many development issues. Women-led civil society organizations are playing a leading role in supporting good practices, gender and climate action. ROCHEF is engaging governments of the ECOWAS member states to take affirmative action to implement gender-sensitive climate actions. In Benin, ROCHEF had presented a petition calling on the government to make a commitment to support the maintenance and protection of plants already planted and those to come through an executive order, calling for the prohibition of all actions into cutting down trees without authorization, prohibit unsupervised bushfire during the dry season. Innovative, involve women in all activity related to climate actions. In Guinea-Bissau, ROCHEF is integrating sexual reproductive health and rights education and advocating for a law prohibiting sexual harassment, all forms of violence against women. Policy action. In Guinea-Bissau, ROCHEF is engaging the government to implement true policies that protect young women, entrepreneurs, and small businesses by encouraging private investments and remove customs duties that prevent small producers, especially young women, from being able to expand their business. In Benin, ROCHEF is increasing the empowerment and leadership of young women by training them in the manufacture of ecological charcoal, organic soap, and support them to roll out the training and raise awareness on the harmful effects of all practices of wild cutting of forest species and on the manufacture of organic soap. In Liberia, ROCHEF is building capacity of young women in rural communities with information on climate change and adaptation mechanism, conducting hands-on demonstration on smart agricultural practices and preparation of compost. In Guinea-Bissau, ROCHEF is training young women horticulturists on the processing of vegetable and constructed a food processing center for empowerment of the women. ROCHEF integrates gender transformative leadership training for young women and girls across all ECOWAS member states. Our recommendations are outlined. First, we want investment in capacity development and financing of young women agencies and institutions. Ensure the effective inclusion of young women in the food production system as a group that works directly with the land and that suffers from the effects of climate change. Increase awareness on the effects of gender-based violence, especially domestic violence. Invest in research on gender and climate change. Government should implement true policies, actions that protect young women entrepreneurs and small businesses by encouraging private investment and involve custom duties that prevent small producers, especially young women and girls, from being able to extend their businesses, and take affirmative action to integrate young women as a priority in placing women at the heart of financing the green transition in Africa. Thank you.